Hi everybody, my name is Stuart. I'm an exercise physiologist, and today we're going to be going through a HIIT workout that you can do at home without any equipment. All you'll need is a bit of floor space and about 20 to 30 minutes. HIIT, or high intensity interval training, is a form of exercise where we have big intense efforts followed by rest breaks. So we're going to feature 4 exercises today, 20 seconds on and 10 seconds off for 4 minutes each. 4 minutes might not sound like a lot, but if you do this correctly, it'll be more than enough for each exercise. So let's get into it. So we'll start with some arm swings with these ones. Nice jelly arms, banging them back and forth. Nice and loose. All right, next one up. Hold onto something sturdy. Make sure it's not a chair that's going to fall. And swing your legs back and forth, trying to feel a nice stretch through the back of your leg as you come up high. Next up, back to the arms. We might do some big circles, about 10 of those, then go to some small circles, change direction, and nice big circles. Okay, next up, we'll do some star jumps, out and in. For about 30 total. And then lastly, some high knees, running on the spot. Got to get nice and high with them. If this is too uncomfortable, just little steps is fine. So run through that circuit a few times, more if you need to. Add any other stretching that you'd like to do, and then we can start on the main body. Okay, now that the warm-up's done, what we're going to do next is go through the exercises that you can use in your Tabata workout. I'll do an easy version, a medium version, and a hard version for each. So practice the movements, see what fits best, and then we'll look into how do you work that into your Tabata protocol at the end. Remember, you can change halfway, so you might find you can start with a harder version of an exercise, but after a couple of minutes, you're getting quite tired and you need to go to the easy version. There's nothing wrong with that. Find what works best for you. Okay, so first exercise. It's a bit of a modified burpee. So the hard version is going to be hands in between your feet, shooting out, coming back in, knees to either side of your elbow, and jump up. So it's going to be a bit quicker than that. So and repeat. If that's a little bit tough, you could go just out, in, and stand up only. And if that's a little bit tough, you can go down, one leg out, other leg out, one leg in, other leg in, and stand back up. As long as you can constantly move, pick what's best for you. Okay, next one. We're going to be on the floor. And this is a core hold. So we're going to be both legs in the air, both arms in the air, shoulders and head up off the mat, and making little swimmer motions with your arms and your legs. If that's a little bit tough, we'll try just to hold, head on the ground and knees slightly bent. Try to make sure your back doesn't arch. And if that's still a bit tough, bring them back even further and hold for the 20 seconds. The further out you go, the harder this will be on your body. So you can experiment with what works best for you. Okay, next exercise is going to be from a high plank position. So that means hands and knees in a nice straight line. The full version is going to be tap one shoulder, tap the other shoulder, then bring your opposite leg, lift that hand up and kick out through the gap, coming back, hand up, leg out through the gap. So it will be tap, tap, leg out, and repeat. That's a bit tough and it can be a little bit technically demanding. So you might prefer to just go taps only. Just make sure your body's staying nice and still and you're not compensating to make it easier. If that's still a bit tough, you can just hold this position for the 20 seconds. And last one, we've got squat pulses. So with this one, We're staying in the squat the whole time, so not coming up the whole way. So down, up most of the way, straight back down. Nice and quick, up and down. Go smaller if you need to, if it's too much, or you can just hold the squat position for another easier version. If that's still too hard, get a wall, lean back against it, and just hold the position like that. So there's your 4 exercises. Once you've experimented with the variations that work for you, the next step is to set a timer for 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. 20 seconds of each exercise, 8 times total for 4 minutes. Have a break and repeat for each exercise. Okay, that was your high intensity interval training program. Remember, you can experiment with what works best for you. You might find that longer rest breaks and shorter work is more appropriate for you, particularly if you try using equipment or other exercises that might need a little bit more rest, as long as you're making sure you work hard and resting properly in between. So experiment with what works best for you, and good luck.